Hey folks, Michael McGee here. I want you to look what I got. It has been a while since we had wild hogs, wild pigs. I don't know if you'd call these a hog, but they're pigs. They're wild. This one here is just beautiful, spotted up. I'm telling you, when they got that, you know they're not 100% wild. There's some tame domestic pig in the background somewhere, but they go wild very quickly. We haven't had wild hogs on this channel for a couple years, I think. I'm not exactly sure when the last ones were, because we've had so many Mangalitzas and we've done a lot of beef, and I have turned down a couple of opportunities for some, but I try not to turn it down too much. And these right here hit me at a good time, and I think I might want to do some bacon, maybe.
They look like they have a little bit of fat.
They feel like they would have some bacon on them. We're going to skin them in today's video and get them in the cooler. That's what we're going to do. So hang on for the ride, because here we go. Shove this thing around. These were caught in a trap last night sometime.
What, far enough back to keep the blade off the tailgate? Shot this morning?
Yep, he shot them this morning, just after daylight, and he gutted them just before I picked them up at about 8:30ish.
Okay. Oh, the skin's easy.
Yeah, these are young.
Yeah.
Before we hang them on the gambrel, we like to go ahead and get the socks skinned off so that the gambrel isn't pinching against some skin, making it hard to get started when you first starting out your skinning. We do not hardly ever scald and scrape wild hogs. We have in the past. Don't like to do it when they're already pre-gutted, because it lets that dirty water, hot water, go inside and it causes some issues. So we usually skin our wild hogs. We usually skin our tame hogs too, to be honest with you. Unless we have a reason to keep the skin, there's no reason to scald them. So that's just the way we do it.
And honestly, skinning them, I think, is easier, in my opinion.
In the long run, skinning will get you done quicker. If you scald them and you don't want the skin, you're still going to have to skin it anyway, so you're doing double duty. So that's just the way we operate. Let me hold that up so you can. Okay, I've got it.
Okay, thank you.
Little dude's got white feet. Definitely got some domestic in there. These aren't very heavy scales, but we don't want to get off on our numbers. We're at 0.0.
Might be a little too small for this.
Almost. There we go. He's just not very big. There we go. All right. We're going to hoist this big boy right up. I don't know if it's a boy or girl. All evidence has been removed. That is probably good enough.
All right.
59.4, so 60 pounds. Probably lost 10 pounds of guts, I'm guessing, so it was probably a 70 pounder. But that's what I've got right here is 59.4 pounds. That's good enough. It's time to start skinning. This skin is just pulling.
Oh, nice.
Look at that.
Oh, wow. It's over here.
So, in order to get this thing skinned cleanly. We tube skin them. And then we'll get these boogers washed down and thrown in the cooler.
These are very manageable size-wise.
Very manageable. Pete Gunther from Muddy Pond gave it to me, and he said you would not believe the damage these things have been doing in his pasture. Just absolutely ripping it to shreds.
These guys would, oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Root, just like any other hog, right?
Yep. And since they are only eating what they can find, they get out there and get with it. They're a lot like a domestic hog in the fact that they just go around looking, and just, my pigs, you know, my young babies get so mischievous when they're little and they get to running out. Extremely mischievous. They're like a bunch of little teenagers.
Experiencing freedom.
Yep. And they don't realize it's what really costs them in the long run, because if these dudes would just stay in the woods and mind their business, the guy would never even try to trap them. But that ain't the way they operate.
No, they want free, easy food.
Yep.
And the more easily accessible,
Oh,
the
yeah.
better they like it.
Yep. People with cornfields have to deal with it. Right now there's a lot of acorns in the woods. These guys have plenty of forage if they would just get out there and get it and stay out of these pasture fields. The fact that he was able to catch them in a trap with corn tells you they are not out there in the woods just eating acorns and laying low, which that's what they should be doing.
They'd live a lot longer of a life if they would.
Yep. There is a very small fat layer on these hams, like 1/8 of an inch.
It's not thick at all, but it's something.
Yep. If I can keep it on there, that's the trick.
Yeah.
It's tempting to get in a hurry and try to go fast and then lose out on that little bit of fat.
Mm-hmm.
But I like to pamper them. I'll pamper the pigs.
When fat adds flavor, it's worth taking a little bit of time to
Yes.
be careful.
That's right. I might not save it everywhere, but on these hams, it needs it because hams are naturally dry anyway. I just love that. It almost looks like a Idaho pasture pig.
It does, the
It's got-
coloration.
Got the right colors and the right spotting up and everything. Let's pull and see what happens.
Okay. I'm almost at the tail back.
Look at that.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It's even pulling free from that fat. For the most part.
Yep. Let me cut the tail here. See if I can get a joint.
I'm gonna get a head, since they're gutted already, that allows you to kind of get a head on these bacons a little bit. And it makes the back pull easier if I can get the skin forwards far enough. He did a really good job getting them gutted out, nice and clean, and he washed them
Oh, that's
afterwards.
awesome.
Yeah.
I was wondering why they were so clean or how they got so
Yeah.
clean.
Yep, that was not an accident.
Did he keep any for himself?
No, he don't have time. They're making sorghum molasses right now, and he is just, they've got 1 week to go to being finished, and with the weather like it is, he's got to get it done.
Oh goodness, they couldn't have hardly done anything last week when we had all that rain.
That was rough. That was rough. I don't know how they ended up doing it, because I know they didn't sit around and do nothing.
Was it him you had on a YouTube video back a couple of years ago
Mhm.
explaining the damage that they do?
Yep,
Okay.
showing the exact crop damage
Yeah.
on the sorghum. Yep. Here on them crows.
I do.
They do that every day. They're after something, probably a hawk.
Okay.
They get out there and start hollering and gathering in our trees over there, and Caleb gets his pellet gun and goes over and stalks on them and tries to shoot them. So far he's gotten 3 of them.
Awesome. With just a pellet gun?
Just a pellet gun. It blows my mind. I don't see how he does it.
That's the sign of an excellent marksman, in my opinion.
And hunter, because it takes a good stealth. Those things are watching constantly.
Okay.
And once they spot you, they holler and take off, and they all take off.
So if you want one,
You gotta be very serious about sneaking.
okay.
Be stealthy. Your hunter is the only one I think could come close.
I still gotta get him out there for a squirrel hunt using that squirrel
Uh-huh.
call. He hasn't gone hunting recently. I think the cold might be a little bit of a deterrent. At
It's
the
a little
moment.
cool in the mornings.
But all he needs to do is see one squirrel.
Yeah.
Then he's back on it.
Yeah.
We actually jumped a doe out in the pasture Saturday.
Awesome.
We were going from the clearing where we usually sit in the tree stand to hunt,
Uh-huh.
and came up out of there with the 4-wheeler, and here comes a doe from the top of the hill running down towards us about 20, 30 foot in front of us.
Wow.
Oh yeah. We were,
Hunter was there?
Hunter was there. It was Hunter, Grace, Lucas, and me all on the 4-wheeler, and Sansa was running beside.
Yeah.
She took off trying to catch that deer.
Oh.
I was not worried one bit that she'd do it any harm.
Yeah. Some dogs are really good at catching deer.
She was lazily running alongside the 4-wheeler and wasn't prepared for it.
Yeah.
And the deer was already going full blast.
Yeah.
So there was no way Sansa was going to catch her.
Gone.
Yeah. It's a nice mature doe.
Good. I'm not sure that I'll be making bacon out of that. Check that out.
It's very thin.
It's thinner than I thought it would be.
It looked a lot more hefty with
Yeah.
the skin on.
Mm-hmm. I lost a little bit of meat in this flank area, but that ain't much.
Mm-mm.
It may just go to sausage. I would love to have some wild hog bacon, but
If it ain't there, it ain't there.
yep. And you could cure it and smoke it, but so thin,
Mm-hmm.
it's just not worth it. So sausage it is, I'd say. With some cuts, I'll probably keep a shoulder or 2 or more for. I may keep both the shoulders for little roasts.
Mm-hmm. Those are so good and so easy. They just need to cook for a while.
Yep.
But if you plan ahead,
Quick, easy meal.
oh yeah, very little involvement.
Yep.
Do you want to go up on the?
May as well.
You are bending over and I'm highly comfortable. So,
All right, when you get down to the shoulders here, it's impossible just to keep tube skinning, or at least it really slows you down. Just come in here with your knife and run your knife under the skin right down the back of that leg like this. And once you get in there, just run it on down like that. And then come back and start getting the shoulder skinned off, and the foreleg just like that. It works really easy and quick. There's no fat on that part you have to try to save. Right here at when the shoulder starts meeting the forearm, there's some fat there. I recommend saving that fat and trying to keep it on for when you cook it. It will keep the meat more moist and add a lot more flavor. Wild hog fat is good fat. It's not a bad fat. At least in my experience, especially this size of an animal right here in the 70, 80 pound range. Dealing with some good quality meat, good quality fat. I recommend if you got somebody in your area offering you to give you one, I recommend taking it. Nothing will dry up your supply like turning it down.
Amen.
Over and over. I've taken enough from this friend of mine that if I turn it down, he knows I really have no choice. He knows I would take it if I could. So it don't dry my supply up so bad. But if I was to turn it down consecutive times over and over, he'd stop calling me. And that ain't good. That is bad.
I mean, it's free meat. The only investment that's to be had is the time to go get them.
Yep.
And work them up.
Yep. With today's economy, meat prices as they are, you don't want to turn down free meat. Just because of the dirtiness of it, I'm going to go ahead and take this foot off.
Okay.
Get rid of it, and then we won't have no dirty dealings. Look at that white foot. Purdy. That's absolutely gorgeous for a pig.
Perhaps this one was a girl since it had white feet.
Maybe.
They look so dainty.
They do look dainty. Wild pigs come in a variety of qualities. It's not like they've been raised in a confinement and set guidelines of food quality, and they didn't get their daily pedicure. But some are just very different from others. I've just noticed that over the years. I've had some that after I got done skinning them, they looked like a tame hog hanging there.
That fat.
That fat.
Wow.
And some of the ones were some that you would not think that when you saw them. They looked like old razorbacks. Skin them and they are beautiful meat.
I would guess they had consistent access to a good food supply.
Yeah, corn or soybeans or something. Acorns. Acorns make a softer fat. It's kind of a yellowy, soft fat. Corn makes more of a white fat that dries down good. Different people prefer different things. I haven't had a problem with the acorn fat. I enjoy it just fine, but some people don't like it.
A little variety is kind of nice sometimes.
I'm a person that likes my variety, that's for sure. Somebody's coming out.
It's Hunter.
Hunter!
Are we doing school out here, or are you already done?
All done with school? What's old Caleb doing, reading?
Yep. Is it time to review? Mm-hmm. How am I supposed to review with skin in here, son? I got eyes on a pig.
He's hoping you'll just give him a check and mark and go on.
Okay, it's done. I just check them for completion. Okay, you drew the lines, okay.
There goes the barefoot boy.
What is it with you and being barefoot in the cold, son?
People noticed. They said that's the first thing they saw in the cooler was his bare feet. He wants to know if he can get away with not doing the math up there.
You're doing math today. They get out of their math lesson for the day if they make a dessert on their own or with slight guidance from me.
Mm-hmm.
Or even if they cook a meal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I figure it's worth inspiring
Oh, yeah.
kitchen skills.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Uh-huh. Good deal.
This is the perfect classroom right here.
It sure is. They could get out of a lot if they wanted to skin a hog.
My brain was pulling that on if I was doing that.
That's right.
If you were doing it, we might already be done with this dude. Uh-huh. Okay. Mm-hmm. Good deal.
How come you're the only one done with school, Hunter?
Because this is basically I like to do school because they
No! Too much talk and not enough action.
He's the silent type,
Yeah.
and he likes it quiet.
Oh, I'm kind of the same way.
It helps him focus.
Yep, I'm exactly the same way. I think I might have.
It's looking like it.
I guess that's the bone. I thought I got through it.
It looked like it was pivoting quite nicely.
Yeah.
I'll go put the blade on the saw.
Okay.
Unless you get that.
I think I got it.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, I know I got it. All right, I always leave the windpipe on there and just pull, let that, the weight of the head and the hide help me, and just pull it all out. That's it. And that's that.
All right, the only thing we gotta do is the feet up top.
Let's see if I can do like I did that one time.
All right, I'll hold her steady.
Look.
Oh my goodness. That is amazing.
Young pigs, you can do it.
Do those bones fuse together in older pigs? That's cool.
I don't know if they fuse together. It's just very weird there would be joint there.
Yeah.
It's like, what are they bending?
I don't ever see a pig's leg bend there.
Look at that.
Beautiful.
All right, this dude's ready to be washed off and hung in the cooler. Let's see. 43.8 pounds.
Okay. I think that about got it.
All right, that's that. Here's a gland. They have glands around their throat areas and jowl areas. We don't eat them glands. That's bad, nasty tasting stuff. We're going to get this hung in the cooler and we're going to get started on the next one. And we're going to do the next one high speed, with music, feel good, enjoy. folks, there you have it, Wild Hog Diaries. I have an actual playlist in my channel. I don't know if you know how to go to my channel. Some people know YouTube very well, some people don't. If you go below this video and you see that picture of me in that round, actually it's not me, I don't think, in that round circle where it says McGee Homestead Adventures. If you'll just tap on that, it'll bring up my whole channel. You can see all my videos, you can see my playlists. Maybe you don't like this kind of video, which if anybody don't like this kind of video, they're not watching this late into the video. So you probably do like this kind of video. Go to the one that says Wild Pig Diaries. I've got a lot of wild pig videos. I've got them on beef. I've got them on hunting, fishing, carpentry skills. We've got philosophy, you name it, it's in there. Drop down in there and go watch to your heart's content. But today was about the wild hog. Thank you, Pete Gunther from Muddy Pond. We're going to be eating this. 44 pounds is what this one ended up at. I can't remember what this one was, but it was like 46 or somewhere in there. They really were very similar. So looking forward to getting into the eating part, but for now, that's all we've got for you. Hope you have a great day. We'll see you on the next video.